Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Eakr, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to keep your Tombstone but get weapon camos unlocked for your guns. As you can see, we are making our way over to our Tombstone currently, and you can see that there's a lot of players over here already getting their Tombstones all set up for game. So if you guys already have a Tombstone set down, this is going to be for today's video. If you guys do not know how to set up Tombstone, you guys can definitely check out my recent video on how to set up your Tombstone solo. But if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like. Let's go on into it. If you guys are looking for a Discord to join, I'm going to have a whole bunch of my members popping up on screen right now. If you guys are watching this video, don't forget to comment down hashtag Discord gang, as we have a huge Discord always looking to help players out, get the Tombstone, play with other people, do red worm, whatever you guys wish to do, or even have fun little game modes. So Discord link will be in description, but let's go ahead and grab stuff out of our Tombstone and show you guys how to get weapon camos and keep progress while keeping your Tombstone. If you guys are looking to unlock the new MW3 camos such as Interstellar, Borealis, Hard Unlocked, or even play in bot lobbies where you can level up your guns and unlock camos rapidly, or even the instant delivery pre-made accounts, be sure to check out MitchCactus.com. They include tons of legitimate services for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and have over 10,000 Trustpilot page reviews. Be sure to use code Eakr for 5% off. Don't forget, act fast. So guys, all you need to do is open up your Tombstone stash if you already have a Tombstone set up. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this large bag and make my Tombstone even bigger. So this is gonna be a cool thing that you guys can do, because you can actually upgrade your Tombstone whenever you wish, or downsize it if you really want to. So we're gonna go ahead and equip, and you can see that we have a large bag, and these are going to be all of the items that I'm going to be duplicating, being able to use for next game to make weapon leveling super easy. So once you guys do pick up your old Tombstone, all you guys need to do is go ahead and pop a Tombstone perk if you already have some in your Tombstone, or any from your stash from the old glitches. Or if you guys don't have any, just make your way over to a Tombstone and purchase it for 2,000 essence. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a Tombstone perk, and then we're going to show you guys how to keep this for next game when we are trying to level up our weapons. One thing I will say is, if you guys are trying to level up your weapons and you don't want to lose your insured slots, you guys need to make sure first game, every time you are refreshing this, you need to go in with no weapons at all. Get a car, you know, pick up some weapons off the floor, maybe kill a merc, and it'll help you get weapons for free without having to use your insured slot. And then next game, we will show you what we are trying to talk about. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the bad signal portal, and we're going to show you guys how to duplicate your Tombstone to keep it for next game. So we are coming up to the anomaly, and if you guys do not have the bad signal portal, you guys just need to make sure that you change it to your Act 4 mission. You can see over here on the left side of my screen, it says bad signal. This is going to be the Act 4 mission. You guys can change this super easy. You guys don't have to worry about completing any of your Act 1, 2, or 3 missions in order to unlock this portal. You guys just have to manually click over to Act 4 to get this option. So you can see all of the items that we have in our bag is what we are going to have in our new Tombstone, including our essence. So from here, all I need to do is enter the anomaly, and we're going to go ahead and down ourselves. So enter anomaly. Now we're going to go straight into the water. Once we go into the water, we're going to wait for our breather to go down. The reason why I'm having you guys not bring any weapons in the first time doing this is because we will lose our insured slot. I'm going to show you guys a method on how to keep your Tombstone and your insured slot to get weapon camos. So as soon as that breather hits that red screen, or where you start taking damage from being underwater too long, you want to go ahead and vote yes. As you can see, the timer's going down. We have our Tombstone perk bot, and we're going to get the eliminated screen with a purple animation. Now from here, we want to go ahead and close out the game. If you guys are on console, you want to close out the game on the purple screen. Whether that's PlayStation or Xbox, you guys need to close out on the purple screen. If you guys are on PC, you guys want to close out on the black screen, so you guys are going to have to wait a little bit. But don't worry, you still have a good 7 to 8 seconds no matter where you are closing out, whether it's on console or PC. Now, I will say one thing about the stash glitch is, if your items are not coming back into the game like so, if they're not popping up on screen right here, that means you have too many items in your stash. With the new update, you don't want to store any items in your stash. Technically, you don't want to go over the limit of 10 because of the fact that you will start magically losing items. Now, that's not a very good thing to have, and I know it does suck, but you guys need to make sure you keep some space in your stash so that way you don't have these issues. I started this glitch with 33 out of 10 in my stash, so I'm at 38 now, with 39, 40-ish being my max. So I want to make sure I don't put any items in my stash so that way I don't lose any. I can always pull them out and put some in later on, but there's just whatever specific amount you started Season 2 mid patch on, you cannot overfill it to that level because you will start losing items out of your rucksack, if that makes sense. But now that we got all of our items and they're all duplicated right here, we did lose our tacticals, our lethals, and our field upgrades. So if you need field upgrade for a specific camo to unlock, make sure you guys put that on, or whatever lethals, tacticals you guys do end up needing. And then from here, we are good to put our weapon on. So if we go ahead and look at the gunsmith, in order for me to get a camo on this weapon, I need to get 250 kills. I'm at 193 out of 250, so this one's going to be super easy for me to get. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put this weapon on, and I'm going to show you guys how to get the camo and save your progression. So go ahead and equip, and then we're going to hop into a game and show you guys what to do. So we just got done loading into game number 2. Now here's where the fun part starts. So the reason why we did a first game of using no weapons and collecting stuff out of our tombstone is A, we do keep our tombstone from doing this method, and all of our items that we just brought in, we are actually able to use freely without losing anything in our tombstone. What I mean is we can go ahead and equip this follow. We can equip that right there, and then we have a tier 3 pack-a-punch, and we can go ahead and equip the Scorcher case so we can use that for movement. Now what our goal is to get our camo unlocks. So don't pay attention to your tombstone or anything like that, just use the items that you already have in your rucksack. So let's go ahead and get the camo unlocked really quick. Right there, we just got our camo unlocked. Now what we need to do is save our progress. So we're gonna make our way over to our tombstone and show you guys what I mean, as well as keeping our weapon insured slot every single game. Now that we are at our tombstone, we can go ahead and pull everything out of it. So let's go ahead and equip all the stuff that we actually ended up using. So just like that, we have our stash back to full, but we have items in here that we didn't claim. So we're gonna go ahead and drop a couple of these items, as we do not need these many Scorchers. So we'll go ahead and drop a couple Scorchers. We'll drop a tombstone for this guy over here. He might end up needing some, but let's go ahead and open up the tombstone and pull everything out. So now that our tombstone's crumbled, just like what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make our way over to a normal exfil. We're gonna go ahead and play the game out just like as if we were doing a normal exfil, but this is going to be a method to keep everything in our rucksack as well as keeping our tombstone for next game. And you can see we just did a normal exfil. And we are doing this completely solo. So we're gonna go ahead and enter into the plane, play this out just like normal as we're doing any other average game, but you can see that we have all of our items right here that we're gonna have for next game as well. So we're gonna go ahead and let the helicopter go up, and we're just gonna play this out just like normal. So we're gonna go ahead and go up, get that successful exfil screen, and we're gonna show you guys how to keep your items for next game and not use any insured slots. So now that we're back to the main menu, you can see that we still have our gun here and all of our items. Key to this is going to be having a tombstone soda can in your rucksack, just because of the fact that we will lose our essence going into next game. So you can either do one of two things. You can either grind to get some essence back to buy tombstone if you need it, or try to complete some missions to get a tombstone soda can to proc for your next tombstone. But we have flawless crystals, we have Scorchers in here, we have a whole bunch of tombstone cans that we're going to just be giving away to people to help make their life easier on duplicating. But let's go ahead and load back up and show you guys what to do. From this stage, I recommend not having a weapon on because we're going to redo our tombstone. So what I mean is unequip that weapon so that way you don't have to worry about losing that item later on. But if we go ahead and check out our gunsmith, we actually save the progress towards our camo. So we got the 250 kills on this gun, but we're gonna go ahead and go into next game and show you guys how to do the tombstone all over again. So with that being said, we are in game number 3, but I want you guys to think of it as we're in game number 1. With our rucksack, we have all of our items from our tombstone, but we do not have a tombstone on the map. What I mean is we did lose our tombstone stash, so we will lose our essence, but we have all of our items from our tombstone. So from here, if you guys do have a tombstone soda can or you brought one in from the menu, go ahead and pop that as we can reset our tombstone. If you guys want to go ahead and grind out for essence and get some money too to stack up, go for it, that's perfectly fine. But remember, in the beginning of the game, whatever you guys use that is not from your tombstone or duplicated, you guys will lose. So I'm going to lose that tombstone can, for instance, but from here, I'm going to go ahead and keep every item that is in my rucksack as of now. So we're going to go ahead and make our way over to Bad Signal, as it is right here, and we're going to show you guys how to keep your tombstone up. Now that we are arriving to the anomaly or the bad signal portal, we can go ahead and start this glitch all over again. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a decoy grenade, and you're gonna set up a tombstone absolutely solo. So enter the anomaly, go straight into the water, and now we're going to wait for the breather on the left side of the screen that is going down to get to the red icon. You can see that we went and got the Tombstone perk, and we got all of our items right here that are going to be in our Tombstone / duplicated for next game. Vote for yes, since we started to take damage from breathing when we hit that red icon. Now from here, we're gonna go and let the timer go out. We're gonna die right here. We got the eliminated screen, but now we got that portal screen. So we're gonna go ahead and close out the game if we're on console. If you're on PlayStation or Xbox, you want to make sure you close out at that purple screen / portal screen. And then if you guys are on PC, like I said, close out on the black screen. Now if we go back into game, we're going to see that in our rucksack, our large rucksack, because we will keep all of our rucksack items, our armor, our self-res, all of that if we had those on us, we're going to have tons of items in our backpack. Now that we are back on our gear screen, we have all of our items right here, and we even kept our large rucksack. So now that we know our Tombstone is set, and we have all of these items duplicated, what we can do is actually put another weapon on if we want, for instance, to grind out camos once again. So if we wanted to do a camo, for instance, that says in zombies, get 5 kills without releasing the trigger 20 times, we can do this camo perfectly safe. We just need to make sure we take a normal exfil after doing this, keep some Tombstone cans, and we will be perfectly fine. That is going to be the guide for you guys to get levels for XP or get camos on your guns while keeping progress. The only thing I will say is make sure you guys do take advantage of putting new tacticals, lethals, and field upgrades on if they are something that you need to use to unlock camos, and just keep rinsing and repeating this over and over again. This is going to keep your item slots or your loadout slots so that way you're not losing any of your insured weapons. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.